April the 5th trade of live trading using the black box. As you can see, I am setting up the UK 100, as you can see it here, and no setup, so I went to euro dollar, as you can see. So euro dollar had given us a setup, a sell setup. There was a sell setup on the 2-hour time frame, but that is gone. So I'm waiting for the third model to be formed. So I'm waiting for it to break to the upside so I can buy it. And now I'm searching for pound dollar. As you can see, pound dollar is the same thing. It made the third model above there that I'm touching right now. Finally collapsed down. I could have sold that thing, but I didn't see it. Unfortunately, I didn't see it. I could have sold that thing, but that is easily 50 pip or more. Okay. On the daily, I'm looking at it. On the daily, there is nothing new. So the same thing I'm waiting for the third model to happen. This is dollar card on the 4-hour time frame. Dollar card made the third model the same as I told you to sell that thing earlier on my video. You can watch my previous videos, and that thing went down and went up now. So this is dollar shape now. As you can see here, the connection is a little bit slower. As you can see, this is dollar shape, so it is supporting the previous black box. As you can see it on your left, that bigger black box, there was a buy opportunity. So there was no setup now, so I straight went to euro shape. As you can see it, euro shape on under, it is the same thing. The shape pairs are moving up after that huge collapse. So yesterday, on the April the 4th, there was a setup for euro shape. I'll show you shortly. There was a setup, a 3 candles formation. That is a black box. Okay, there was a buy setup, then finally ended up being the sell. So now what you are seeing here right now is the fourth model. Okay, why? Because it bought, it sold, and it went to where it first broke. Okay, it first broke the upside, right? So it went straight to the upside. The same thing on pound shape, so they move in a similar pace. Okay, as you already know. So there was a setup on both, on 3 ways: buy, sell, and buy again. Okay, but I don't trade the fourth and the second model, so I don't care about them. All I care is the first model and the third model. Those are the ones that I love. There was no setup on GJ, so I passed it. This is UJ, USD JPY dollar yen. So it is making the third model, as you can see, breaking above the previous black box, which means it is time to buy. Okay, it is time to buy. You will see that it will break out of this black box. This is a daily time frame for dollar yen. Dollar yen, yeah, of course. So on the daily, the same thing. Those 3 candles made the third model, so it is time to buy this setup. So I straight went to MetaTrader, as you can see on the Funder Next challenge account. So as you can see, I bought it in 3 lots. I bought 3 lots of dollar yen, but unfortunately I got out because, as you can see, the stop loss is very wide. Okay, very wide. It was very wide. As you can see it was located at 151 and 200. That is a huge stop loss, so that's why I don't trade on the daily time frame. So there was so I went to euro yen. Okay, after entering a trade on dollar yen, so there was no setup on euro yen. I went to CAD yen, as you can see it, CAD JPY. So you saw me buy that 60 pip move. I bought that 60 pip move. You saw me that I made $1,000 from there, close to $1,000. You can watch it on my previous videos. Okay, so it ended up being the third model, so you could sell that thing again to the downside. TP hit, and finally now it is coming back up to make the fourth model. Okay, but we don't trade the fourth model, so No one cares. This is Kiwi dollar and New Zealand dollar versus US dollar, no setup at all. And Aussie dollar next, the same thing, there is no setup on Aussie dollar too. Number one, we have big blocks that we don't like. We don't want big blocks like that one, we don't trade it, okay? We want small blocks, okay? Abnormally big blocks, that's not good. This is Euro Aussie, so I am waiting for the third model to be reached, to happen, so I could sell that thing, okay? So spoiler alert, I finally it ended up being the third model, okay? After that it went straight to RTP, the downside, okay? But I didn't sell it, unfortunately. Both of them, pound shift and euro shift, both of them went down as I predicted, as the black box said, okay? So that was amazing. So this is US oil, as you can see. The third model again happened. There was a buy, TP nailed, and then there was a sell. Okay, so you sell that thing again, the same thing, two third models, as you can see. I went to gold, as you can see, and then there was no setup at all. Okay, so it is pulling back and moving up and pulling back and moving up, as you can see. There was no setup at all. So I immediately went to the rest of the currencies. Silver, next was silver, and see, yeah, there was no setup at all. So I immediately went to silver, as you can see. So silver and gold most likely they move on the same pace like pound shift and euro shift. So as you can see, they are the same. Basically they are the same. They made the third model, you sell that thing, then you buy it again. That's what happened here. And that's what happened on gold too. Okay, they are the same. I mean, mostly they are moving a similar pattern. This is US 30, as you can see. There was a huge dump, as you can see. There was a huge dump. It made the third model and finally collapsed down the downside. If I had seen that thing, I would have sold it. I went to Nasdaq, as you can see. You have seen me made $1,200 from Nasdaq. I sold that in the third model, and then after that I didn't find a setup at all, so I didn't enter it again. So now this is S&P 500. As you can see, I am watching the trend. The trend is moving up. It is sharp. I went to the daily. As you can see, the trend is very bullish. Okay, it is moving sharp to the upside. So for the first time, it broke the trend. And now I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, I don't know what's gonna happen. Maybe it will continue moving down, or it will end up being a fake out. Okay, fake out. I don't wanna know. I don't want to know. The black box doesn't care about that. This is Euro card. So as you can see, Euro card, we had a setup, a sell setup on the 2-hour time frame, but we are on the 4-hour time frame now. As you can see, I'm showing you the setup on the 2-hour time frame. When you go to the lower time frame, there was a setup, there was a black box. Okay, whenever you see a 3 candles in a row, that is a black box. That is a black box. And another setup here on pound card. I showed you euro card. Now this is pound card. Okay, they move in a similar pace, as you can see. They were bullish. Now they are retracing back. Okay, pulling back. As you can see, it is breaking down. So that could be the time to sell. Okay, it could be a great time to sell. Then I went to the rest of the card families, Aussie card and Kiwi card. This is Aussie card, as you can see. So there was a buy setup down there, as you can see. There was a black box, there was a buy. Okay, supported and went up. That is the second model of the black box, but it happened after it hit TP1. That it most likely do. If it does not hit, it will get closer to TP1 and it will pull back. That's why I tell you to take partials on. This is Kiwi card. As you can see, we had two setups. buy, break and retest, and the second, the recent setup has no entry at all, so I am waiting for it to break. And this is how this shape, as you can see it, there was a buy setup. If you go to the lower time frame, so to our time frame, and I am showing the previous setup, and this thing supported, as you can see, this thing supported the previous black box. Okay, not the previous demand zone, it is the previous black box. They are different. So this, there was setup on euro pound, as you can see, the same thing, there was a buy. Don't forget about your 5%, so that is a 5%, right? So you buy that, and only when you go long, okay, that's only. And this is Sheffield. As you can see, we had a lot of setups. As you can see, there was a buy setup. Look at that beauty, amazing. Now it is coming to support it. There was a sell setup, and then another sell, then another buy. That's just crazy. So I went to Aussie Kiwi. As you can see, it is not tradable. As you can see, it is just consolidating. It is choppy, so it has not trend at all. Okay, even when you go to the daily time frame, it has not trend at all. Okay, we had one black box, and that is gone. And I went to catch it, as you can see. Then as you can see on the 4-hour time, no setup at all. Okay, there was a black box, so there was a buy opportunity. TP nailed, TP2, TP3 nailed, and finally collapsed down. So you sell that thing, TP nailed, and now it is retracing back up. So I went to Euro Kiwi. On Euro Kiwi, we had a sell opportunity using the black box up there. First it was a buy, TP nailed, then finally came back to support it. As you can see, there was a huge trend on the daily time frame. As you can see, we had a trend, so it broke that trend. So I'm using this just to show you that you can use the trend line. Okay, I already told you we only need 3 tools: Fibonacci, the trend line, and our black box, or the rectangles here that you are seeing. Okay, that is all you need. Okay, you don't need RSI, you don't need algo box, you don't need AI, no nothing, no nothing. There is no time limit, there is no specific time, no nothing. This is pound Q is the same as euro Q. I told you that euro and pound, they move at the same pace. So as you can see, they are all collapsing the downside. So we had a buy setup like the euro Kiwi. Now it is collapsing, and another sell setup on the 4-hour time frame, so we could sell that thing, right? So the same way as euro Kiwi, it also broke the trend line on the daily trend line. And I am going to QEN. As you can see it, QEN, after a brief pullback, it supported something and went up. Okay, and there was no setup, so I went to the indices. Aussie 200, as you can see it, Aussie 200, we had no setup at all, so I went to France 40. France 40 is the same thing, no setup at all. On the daily, there was a breakdown. Okay, the black box was broken down. Okay, as you can see, previously I bought that thing, the previous black box, there was a buy opportunity, and now it is a sale. Okay, now it is a sale, but on the 4 hours there is no setup. I went to Japan 220, 225, or Nikkei, I think it is Nikkei, other name. So as you can see, there was a black box, a buy, and it is supporting the previous black box. There was a buy on the 4 hour too, buy and sell, that's the third model riser, and there another second model break and retest on your left. Okay, that big drop, so that's just amazing. So I went to the last indices, that is German 30. So I am trying to show you that one here. So as you can see, German 30 are given us a buy opportunity. That's amazing, bro. Using 3 lots, that is huge. That is, I don't know, $2,000 or more. That is huge. So those are the setups. So I will see you next time. Thank you for watching, guys. This is April 5th setup that we have. Okay, so I will see you in the next one.